Alexis Ty Tiana Schuler was born in Maryland on June 29, 1995, to mother Tawana Schuler. She graduated from Suitland High School in Forestville, class of 2013. Not much is publicly known about Alexis's early life, and much of what we have to go off of are simply pictures that she shared on social media. What we do know is that Alexis was a beautiful young woman with warm brown eyes. At the time of our story, she was a 29-year-old mother of 3 children that she loved very much. But sadly, she was also missing.
According to her mother, Tawana, the last time that she had seen her daughter was on January 10th, 2025, in the company of a 30-year-old man named Devonte Gray, who was also the father of one of her children and described as her on-again, off-again boyfriend. That day, Tawana was watching her grandchildren and helping Alexis move. She shared that she left out her back door. We always say, "I love you, bye." I told her, I said, "Alexis, I don't trust him because he lost custody of the oldest son and had to pay all of this backup child support money." I said, "Most men don't like that." I told her to be careful. Now, Tawana did have a few reasons to be concerned. Although Alexis never indicated that Devonte had been physically violent with her, the mother did suspect that her daughter was being verbally mistreated. In addition, she shared that Devonte had previously filed a protection order against Alexis without cause, which was dismissed due to lack of factual basis. However, according to court documents, police in Capitol Heights, Maryland had a lengthy history of DV calls to Devonte's Larchmont Street address that went back 8 months. The document reads in part, "The most recent domestic call was from January 9th, 2025. This call was placed by Devonte, who advised that he was having a domestic dispute with Alexis. Devonte then informed the call taker that he had a gun and that if Alexis entered the home, there was going to be problems." According to Capitol Heights Police Chief Daryl Morgan, police saw Alexis alive and driving by Devonte's house when they responded to his complaint, which proved that she was alive at that time. But just a few days later, the mother of Devonte's other children from a previous relationship made a call of her own. She informed the Capitol Heights police that on January 11th, 2025, when Devonte dropped his kid off to her, he stated that he was going to jail but would not elaborate further. A short while later, Tawana said that she received a suspicious call from Devonte asking her if she knew where Alexis was. According to Tawana, "I said the last time I saw her, she got into your truck and left with you." He said, "Yeah, but she called an Uber from my house." He tried to say that, always tried to put everyone in different circles. She went with this person, that person, this person. Around the same time, Devonte made the following post and tagged Alexis, which reads as follows. "Everybody making all these false claims, trying to lie or blame me, but they don't know that I'm the one who loves you most and never left your side. We were just planning our life together the day you went missing. We've been through it all, and I never laid a finger on you. Now that we finally happy and being great, your fake friends think they can disrespect our unbreakable bond. But when truth comes out about where you are, I'm gonna be the one to stand on business and make them feel my pain. I promise they going to regret this shit." All Alexis weird fake friends trying to post about me don't know the real her, because if they did, they know I would never do anything to her and how much I mean to her. I got nothing to hide. Anyone can hit me up, and they already broke into my house looking for her, found nothing. I am a victim. This was my woman carrying my baby, and we've been through everything together, never folded on each other. I'm gonna never fold on you, Alexis. Whoever responsible going to be handled. I love you and hope to see/hear from you soon. Please just call my phone and say you are okay. It's unclear if by "this was my woman carrying my baby" Devonte was referring to the child he shared with Alexis, or if she might have been in the early stages of pregnancy at the time of the story. Either way, this whole conversation with Devonte led Tawana to believe that her daughter was in danger. When she was unable to reach her herself, she filed a missing persons report with the local police on January 14th. On Sunday, January 19th, officers with the Prince George's County Police Department served a warrant at a home in Capitol Heights, Maryland. That home was owned by none other than Devonte Gray. According to court documents, they, the officers, advised that as they entered the residence, they smelled weird odor. Seeing that the residence was in dirty condition, they ultimately believed the smell may have just been from dirt and cleared the call. But what authorities ultimately found inside the home shocked them to their core. Hidden beneath the stairs, beneath a newly constructed wall, was the body of Alexis Schuler. She had been hidden in what police referred to as a makeshift tomb. According to sources, the young mother had been stuffed inside a plastic storage bin that had been filled with concrete and then walled off with drywall and fake bricks. According to the responding officers, Alexis was recovered beneath a large amount of soil and hay. An autopsy would later prove that she had been shot multiple times, likely on January 11th. In addition, a semi-automatic handgun, fresh drywall, acetone, lemon ammonia, and other construction and cleaning materials were also recovered from the scene.
Devontae was arrested on the spot and later admitted to killing the mother of his child during what police believed to be some kind of dispute. He was placed in the care of the local Department of Corrections, where he was charged with first and second-degree murder and other offenses related to his firearm. As he's yet to go to trial, Devontae Gray is considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. On January 1st, 2025, Devontae waived his right to a bond hearing. That same day, members of the Prince George's County Police Department held a press conference to discuss the case.
Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. This morning I'll be addressing a homicide that took place in Capitol Heights, Maryland, that has left our community in shock and a family in mourning. On January 18th, the Metropolitan Police Department of D.C. contacted the Prince George's County Police for assistance locating Alexis Schuler, who had been reported missing on January 14th. With the assistance of Police Chief Darrell Morgan in the Capitol Heights Police Department, the Prince George's County Police Department issued a search warrant at the home of Devontae Gray of Larchmont Avenue in Capitol Heights.
Former Chief Malik Aziz shared with the media exactly what was found in Devontae's home and where.
While inside the house, our homicide detectives and evidence team, along with the Prince George's County Fire Department, located Ms. Schuler's remains inside a newly constructed wall. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner determined that the victim had been shot. Devontae Gray was taken into custody at the scene. During questioning, Gray confessed to murdering Ms. Schuler and was charged with first-degree murder and related charges. Gray is now in the custody of Prince George's County Department of Corrections. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victim's family and the loved ones during this difficult time. Some of the family members are here today.
Chief Aziz then discusses how many DV-related homicides occurred in this county just last year, and it's a lot. And he's not talking about homicides in general. Please keep that in mind.
Last year, there were 21 domestic-related homicides in our county, indiscriminately affecting families across all demographics of race, age, and socioeconomic status. Each act of violence shatters lives, leaves behind deep pains that last for generations to come. We must speak out against this violence, especially that steals our safety, our feeling of safety, our security. Some of these things I talked about just last week. Crimes are not just stats to us. Each crime that is a stat, it equals a person, a victim, a survivor, and each person, they have family and friends that are deeply affected. The Prince George's County Police Department will continue to engage our faith leaders, our residents, our businesses, and aggressively build bridges of trust, compassion, and partnership. Prince George's County also provides resources for victims of domestic. Together, we will advocate for policies and actions that hold offenders and repeat offenders accountable. Violent crime and violence must stop.
Next, Chief Aziz introduces Chief Darrell Morgan of the Capitol Heights Police Department to discuss the agency's involvement in Alexis's case. He also offered his condolences to the victim's family, who were present at the press conference.
We came in contact with this matter on January 14th when the Metropolitan Police Department reached out to us for a welfare check. The victim had not been heard from in a few days, and we went by the location to check on her welfare because she was last known to be in that location. Unfortunately, we were unable to locate her in the facility, at which time we reached out to the Metropolitan Police Department to update them and provide them with additional information. Working with them and gathering evidence and video footage, we were able to get enough information so that they could coordinate with the Prince George's County Police Department and get a search warrant, which led to the eventual arrest of the accused, as well as the identifying the location of the victim. This is a tragic situation. This is a horrible thing, particularly if it leads to this type of situation. And my heart and soul goes out to your family. I don't think we can say anything that's going to make you feel any better today, but I want to thank also Prince George's County Metropolitan Police Department. We work very well together. We're all in the immediate area, and we depend on one another, and in Capitol Heights in particular, as a small department, small community, have to depend on these other organizations for assistance in these complex matters. And we were able to resolve this very quickly, but my heart, as I listened to Chief Aziz speak, wish we had been a day or two early and able to locate her and help her where she needed that help. And sometimes we just get there a little late and things kind of fall apart. So it is a heavy heart that I have for the town, because we're a very close family in that community, and these things hit very hard. So my deepest condolences to the family, and I know it's going to take some time to work through this, but we are standing behind you 100%.
Chief Morgan then passed the microphone to former state's attorney Aisha Braveboy to speak on the technicalities of the case.
This is a community of families, and when we see families hurting, we see families in pain, it hurts us. And even though, unfortunately, we've been here before, it doesn't get easier each time at all. In fact, it gets more difficult because we want to ensure that no family has to feel this pain, and it hurts us to know that that you're hurting so much, and we know that no words that we can say, no justice that we can provide to you will be enough justice, because justice would be to have Alexis here. That's what we do know. But what I can tell you is that you have an amazing team working on your behalf. You have an excellent police department, both county as well as our municipal police departments. You have a state's attorney's office focused and committed on getting justice for you. My chief of special victims is assigned to this case, and so you will have one of our most senior prosecutors prosecuting this case, and we intend to deliver justice for you and for the community and for Ms. Schuler and for her children. She's not just a victim, she's a mother, she's a daughter, she's a cousin, she's a niece, she's a sister. She had rights. She had a right to be here. And she's so young, 29 years old.
Attorney Braveboy then discussed Devontae's bond hearing, which we discussed earlier, that was occurring that exact same day, and the state's intention to ask for no bond. She also reiterated the state's commitment to Alexis's family and their plans to help with the financial and emotional hardship in their time of need.
So this is a very sad day, but I just wanted to let you know that Devontae Gray, who has been charged with first-degree murder in this case, will have a bond hearing later today. The state will request that he be held without bond. The family, I believe, plans to be with us for the bond hearing. That bond hearing should take place around 1:15. Last year, I went to Annapolis to support a bill sponsored by our governor to bring those resources to our victims of crime a lot faster and with a lot less red tape. And so it is because of cases like this where we know you have to bury your loved one. It was unexpected those will be significant expenses. We know that you will need counseling. We know that the children will need counseling. We can provide those services to you, and we look forward to working with you as we pursue justice for you. But just understand, we understand that there's a financial cost to this as well, and we want to make sure that you have all the resources that you need.
Next, multiple members of Alexis's family approached the podium to read a statement to the media. This is very important, as families often don't get the opportunity to attend and participate in police press conferences in many of the cases that we covered. Alexis's cousin, Derek Felder, spoke on the family's behalf.
On behalf of our family, we want to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who came together in the search for Alexis Schuler. Although the outcome is not what we had hoped, we take solace in knowing that Alexis has been found, and we now have the closure to lay her to rest in peace. We want to extend a special thank you to Detective Howard for his unwavering dedication, even taking calls on his days off and collaborating tirelessly with the Prince George's County Police Department. We also deeply appreciate the efforts of Corporal Laurie, Detective Stout Marshall, and Officer Montgomery, who worked diligently to bring answers to our family. We are profoundly grateful to my mom, Kizzy, our cousin at the Wright Family Foundation, Ward 8 Councilman Trayon White, cousins Monet, Kunaje, and Alexis Angels, her close friends, Jayla, London, Deja, Michael, and Dabrion, as well as the many strangers who shared posts and prayed for Alexis. Your support and compassion mean more than words can express. It is because of your collective efforts that Alexis was found and her case was solved in record time. This list of thank yous is long because it truly took a community coming together to give us the closure we needed.
Derek remembered Alexis as a wonderful mother who will never get to see her children grow up. Those 3 children have lost their mother. One of those children's fathers is responsible. They also shared some very important words about the dangers of DV.
Alexis will be deeply missed, and there is a void in our family that can never be filled. Her 3 children will no longer feel their mother's embrace or hear their mother's voice, and all she wanted was to come home to them. We want to take this moment to shed light on the reality of Alexis' story is a painful reminder that this is not what love looks like. Someone who truly loves you would never do what Devontae Gray did to her. Please take the seriously. If you are going through this, look at my cousin's story and know that it is a call to wake up, seek help, and prioritize your safety above all. To the community, we urge you to pay attention when you see missing flyers. These are real people with real families who love them. Your vigilance can save lives and bring much-needed closure to other families. Thank you again for standing with us during this incredibly difficult time. My cousin can now rest in peace, and we are forever grateful to all of you who made that possible. With deep appreciation, the Schuler family. Thank you.
Alexis's final arrangements were placed in the care of Chosen Funeral Home of Clinton, Maryland. Her viewing and funeral service was held on Tuesday, February 4th, 2025 at Enon Baptist Church in Temple Hills, Maryland. Family members asked all mourners to wear pink in Alexis's memory. According to reports, all 3 of Alexis's children are now in the care of their grandmother, Tawana. There is no excuse for family violence. Alexis should be here today taking care of her 3 young children, but she can't now. If you ever find yourself in a position similar to hers, please know that there is help out there for you. We're going to put the contact information for the National DV Hotline up on screen, as well as in the pinned comment and video description. In addition, we have covered countless cases of family violence here on this channel, many of which tragically turned into full-scale family annihilation cases, and One such case comes to mind for me. If Alexis's case resonated with you, then please click here to watch the story of the Clark family out of Brisbane, Australia.